Now we've been touching a lot of things regarding Sonic the Hedgehog, to grass, to water, to ice, to Eggman. That is why in today's video we're going to be finding out how fast you can touch metal in every Sonic game. Starting off with Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Now with metal, there's a lot of things that are considered metal, starting with rings, but you'll see why in a little bit. Okay, anywho, we can actually count badniks as metal because, well, they're made of metal. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now in Sonic 2, similar to pretty much practically every other Sonic game, we're going to be touching badniks because, well, they're made out of metal. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Now you guys might be wondering why I'm counting badniks but not rings, and that's because I made a poll asking you guys what should count as metal because, as you guys know, we already did a how fast can you touch rings video, so I was like, do I count, because rings are made out of gold, which is also metal. That's why I made the poll, and that is pretty much what the results were. Do not count rings, but count the bat, or like everything else. Everything else is fine except the rings, so badniks count. Next is Sonic and Knuckles. To be honest, as an alternative title, this might as well be called How Fast Can You Touch a Badnik as well. Next is Sonic 3D Blast. Now this is when we're gonna start seeing a lot less badniks and more like objects. Like see this over here? To me, this is metal. Is this metal? Yeah, that's metal. Next is Sonic CD. Now I read a comment that said that why do I always put Sonic CD at pretty much at the end of the video? So here it is at the beginning pretty much. Next is Sonic R. Now for Sonic R, my plan is to touch Eggman, which failed miserably. But my plan was essentially to touch Eggman or Amy because they both have cars, which, as you guys know, are made out of metal. But since the controls for this game and 3D Blast are putrid, and then I miss again and again. Oh my god! All right, I gave up trying to touch them, and I just decided to come to this door over here. Next is Sonic Adventure. Now for Sonic Adventure, this is the first game besides Sonic R, well, mainline Sonic game, that we will not have to touch a badnik because we can touch this lamppost over here. Next is Sonic Adventure 2. Now, this one is actually extremely easy. I shouldn't have started the timer because I probably would have had the best time for this game because we can run into these cars at the beginning. Next is Sonic Advanced. We're gonna ignore the fact that there's two timers on the top left, and we're just gonna, spikes count as metal as well. Next is Sonic Advanced 2. Now this one's very easy because at the beginning we actually get this little dash panel which is made out of metal. Next is Sonic Advanced 3. Now out of all the advanced games, this one's the easiest because, well, this is all made out of metal. Next is Sonic Heroes. Now Sonic Heroes ends before we can even control our characters because dash panels count as metal. Next is Sonic Riders. Now Sonic Riders is fairly simple, primarily because the first level is quite literally called Metal City. Next is Sonic 06. Now similar to Sonic Heroes, we're gonna actually complete this one without any, like, look at that, it wasn't even like a second. Next is Sonic Unleashed. Now in the more modern Sonic games, we're gonna see less badniks and more, well, we're gonna see more glitches as well as more dash panels than badniks being our metal. Anyway, in Sonic Unleashed, we touched another dash panel, which I completely missed, but that's okay because there's one over here. Next is Sonic and the Secret Rings. As usual for Sonic and the Secret Rings, we're not going to be doing the tutorials because no, we're not doing tutorials, okay? Anywho, in Secret Rings, once again, we touch a dash panel to touch some metal. Next is Sonic and the Black Knight. Now in the first level, there's surprisingly not any metal at all. Now in the second level, we grind on this railing, which is going to be our metal. Next is Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Now, similar to the first Sonic Riders game, we can assume that the floor is metal, but we might risk the chance that it's not made out of metal, but it's okay, I guess, because we just got ran over. Next is Sonic Colors. Now Sonic Colors is going to be another quick one because, well, there's a dash panel at the very beginning. Next is Sonic 4 Episode 1. Now for whatever reason, my timer is not starting, so we're just gonna have to, yeah, it's not starting, and we're gonna have to manually count. Well, 7 seconds has already passed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 5 seconds. Next is Sonic 4 Episode 2. So similar to Sonic 4 Episode 1, we're gonna have to count this one out. So 5 seconds. Okay, we're gonna start 6, 7, 8. I don't know if this is metal or not. 11, 12. How do you do this, bro? God damn it! I hate this doing this. 19, 12. Okay, that's a dash panel, so we're gonna count that as metal. Next is Sonic Generations. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I put off metal for such a long time because I thought it was gonna be a hard thing, but then I realized Batniks are literally made of metal and so are dash panels, so this turned out to be such an easy challenge. Next is Sonic All-Star Racing Transform, and I know I don't play this game that often, but I don't know, I just decided to throw this one in here. Now, this one should be easy just because, well, everyone's how do you move in this game? Anyway, this one should be easy just because, well, the cars are made out of... Cars are made out of metal, and we touched Knuckles right there. Okay, that counts. Next is Sonic Lost World. Now, this was going to be another short one because, well, the Batniks are literally right there. Next is Sonic Boom. Now, as you guys know, I despise playing Sonic Boom, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just not going to play it. I'm literally just going to sit here and not play. And there we go, we touched metal because the rocket has metal in it. Next is Sonic Mania. Another very sweet and simple game because, well, we have a Batnik right here. Next is Sonic Forces. And as you guys can see, I still have not resolved the whole Sonic Forces runs at 2 FPS. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. It froze as soon as I was gonna touch the metal right there, but it doesn't matter. I hate the way this game runs. I have no idea why it does this. Next is Team Sonic Racing. Now, I started the campaign, and that's when I started the timer, and I kind of regret it because, well, we've been in a loading screen for the past minute now, and that's longer than an 06 cutscene back in the day, and it's still going. Now, my approach for this game is going to be the same as Sonic All-Stars Transform, which is touch another character or car, but I'm really bad at these racing Sonic games, so I doubt this is gonna happen because it's already been over a minute, and more than half of that time has literally been the loading screen. And we're finally approaching some vehicles, at least like a whole lap into the race, but it doesn't matter because, okay, Tails, thank you so much. Oh my god, I was getting sick of this game. And last but not least, Sonic Frontiers. And unfortunately, our video will end in Cyberspace 1-1 because of the dash panels. Now here's the list of how fast you can touch metal in every Sonic game on the left. And also let me know in the comments down below what I should do next. And also be sure to like the video and subscribe because it really does help me out. But anyway, thank you guys all for watching and see you guys next time.